Hello, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome to the morning show. The first day of summer, blue sky, can't beat it, and let's get started.
NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Dot did it did dot did it did it dot did it did dot did it did dot did it did it dot did it did dot baby come home to me did dot did it dot baby.
Come to Big Polly's Sports Bar in Newcastle.
The place is spacious with all the seating you'll need and a huge menu that features wings, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, and fries.
Big Polly's
Is just right to watch the game. There's plenty of parking too.
Big Polly's Sports Bar
In Newcastle.
Hello, friends. Pinella Brothers, 1701 Hamilton Street, provided funding for this program. Great food and drink, Pinella Brothers.
Well, hello, and as I get all choked up there, and welcome to the morning show. And you bet your bippy we're to Friday, and that feels good, especially after the rain. Have you had enough rain? I mean, this will be either cutting the grass or letting everything dry out day, depending on just how wet it is. Some places hold a lot more water, and absolutely unbelievable how much rain we had here in the month of June, and just a veritable bit of sunshine today. And as we're coming at you with the morning show, and we're going to get to the mailbag here as I get through, and there's people and buttons that have to be clicked, and that's done. So let's get on with the mailbag as we go through Friends of Newcastle Football. Okay, and this is Friends of Newcastle Football. This is our online fundraiser, an easy way to operate and manipulate. Any donation could go a long way. I would appreciate it if you take a few minutes, take a look at it. It would greatly help. Thanks, Joey Cower. And they have a Snap fundraiser. It's snap-raise.com. Newcastle Football. We will put that out for you to take a look at. Now let's get to the mailbag. Tracy Natal, welcome. Michelle Goodman-Jones, always a pleasure. And Ed Yoren, thanks for the kind comments. Ed Cummins, thank you for watching NCTV45. Nettie Bailey, Melissa, Missy, Kaluka, and Sometimes it jumps. And there we go. And Andre Gency, happy birthday. Karen Ewing, happy birthday. And we're through the mailbag. How about that? And we're going to get to some events going on and talk about those. And how about also, if we get to that word of the day, which is going to be, let's see, yes, we've had some good ones. Tonsorial. Okay. Tonsorial. That's interesting, because we have a person in the building that is tonsorial. And this day in history, and that's going to be a special one, because I'm going to have to talk about that one. So let's head over, hear from these great sponsors, and we'll return right after these messages.
This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's get to Major League Baseball after a day off. Yes, your Pirates back in action at home against San Diego. Cleveland, they're at home against Detroit. And elsewhere in the majors, an early start, 2:20, the New York Mets take on the Chicago Cubs. It'll be Atlanta at Washington, Houston at the New York Yankees, and Miami will be at Philadelphia. Boston, they're at home against Toronto. And if you notice, all those games taking place in the Northeast, the rainy Northeast. Now, as we go to your 8 o'clock starts, it's the Angels at the Cardinals. The Sox, White Sox, they're at Texas. Cincinnati at Milwaukee. Let's go Reds. The Twins, they're at Kansas City. San Francisco's at Arizona. And your late games, Tampa Bay at Oakland, Colorado at the Dodgers, and Baltimore, they're at Seattle. Now that was the Cedar Sports Corner Report, and we're going to take this time out. Go to Cedars, get some great wings, food, beverages, and enjoy the games. We'll be right back.
Today's programming furnished by a grant from Joseph's Supermarket. Special thanks to Joseph's.
Well, we're back, and this day in history. Yep. New Hampshire becomes the 9th and last necessary state to ratify the Constitution of the United States, thereby making the document law of the land. By 1786, defects in the post-Revolutionary War Articles of Confederation were apparent, such as a lack of a central authority over foreign and domestic commerce. Congress endorsed a plan to draft a new Constitution, and on May 25th, 1787, the Constitution Convention convened in Independence Hall. September 17th, 1787, after 3 months of debate moderated by Convention President George Washington, the U.S. Constitution was created. A strong federal government, which with checks and balances, was signed by 38 of the 41 delegates present at the convention. As dictated by Article 7, the document would be binding until it was ratified by 9 of 13 states. Beginning December 7th, Delaware was the first state and Pennsylvania was the second state to ratify. Then New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut ratified in quick succession. However, the states especially opposed the document as it failed to reserve undelegated powers to the states and lacked constitutional protection of basic political rights such as freedom of speech, religion, and press. A compromise was reached under which Massachusetts and the other states would agree to ratify the document with assurance that amendments would be immediately proposed. And those amendments were proposed, followed by Maryland and South Carolina, and on June 21st, New Hampshire became the 9th state to ratify the document, and it was subsequently agreed upon. In June, Virginia ratified the Constitution, followed by New York. There you go, and that's this day in history. I thought that was worth taking a look at, as the Constitution, pretty important document, and this, as far as June holidays, today is, of course, the summer solstice. I mean, National Take Your Dog to Work Day, National Smoothie Day, National Selfie Day, National Aboriginal Day, International Yoga Day, World Day of Music, just to give you some idea of those holidays that are today. Good to see a lot of people around. This is going to be a great pool day as the sun is out. If the breeze calms down a little bit, try and get to the park, the pool. I know I'm already planning on taking the afternoon off and trying to get out. After the last weeks of being waterlogged, I think everybody needs a little sunshine. And I got my little coolers right here that I'll pack. And hey, you know what? We have a lot of great things in Lawrence County. Try to take advantage of them. Now, I see my good friend Brian out there, and I put the water's great. Brian, the preferred provider of Penn, Ohio, the preferred water provider here, Penn, Ohio. They bring us our bottled water. Brian, I thank you. Your ad runs It ran on the morning news, Brian. I feel so bad. Sean Lynch, my good friend, thanks for joining in. And Sean's a big Notre Dame fan. I always want to put that out there because it's always good to see him around. And, he roots for the Irish. That's a big plus. Now, a lot of things going on. Tonight, down at the Riverwalk, they're having the Durrells play. Now, here's the thing. You can come downtown, enjoy, maybe you get an ice cream on your way down. Maybe you stop at Ferrone Brothers, or we have our ice cream trail. If you're coming from the Shannick, I recommend Tuscany. And get some ice cream and just sit and listen to the music. It's going to be great. Now, it's supposed to be clear tonight, and I'm going to tell you right now, in Newcastle, okay, 60 degrees. Sky is blue. And Lawrence County, 64, we just picked up a few degrees. Tonight, it's supposed to be clear. It will be a little bit, I don't want to say chilly, but you're probably going to have to take a jacket. But it'll be a great time to just come downtown and enjoy. And listen to the Durrells, hear the music. Maybe you get a chance to see somebody you haven't seen before. Amy, my wife is doing fine. Give her a call. And Sean, always good to hear from you. But you got to start to do some of these things. We were talking while we were having coffee this morning about people not getting out, not doing things, not being neighborly, and just staying to themselves. If you're always like wrapped up in, watching TV or sitting at home, you lose touch with a lot of what's going on. And I think it's very important now more than ever to get out and enjoy. Now, for those of you, did you watch Cooking and Castle last night? You know what? Those wings were pretty doggone good. My son went to the store, and I gave him money. I didn't think he was going to buy me between like 60 and 80 wings. And he did. The crock pot was like bulging. Okay. But man, after a while, those son of a guns were good. Anyways, as we go through, let's take a look at Lawrence County 45 weather, and we'll talk about a few more things coming up right after this.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather, and just a little bit of celebration here as last night's overnight low of 60 degrees with the rain How is your Friday and then weekend looking? Friday, cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny with a high of 73. Things will look good for the Durrells. Now, Friday night, mostly clear, low around 50. Saturday, mostly sunny and 75. Saturday night, partly cloudy and 54. Sunday, mostly sunny and 80. The chance of rain is minimal. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 67. The chance of rain bumps up to 50%. Monday, sorry about this, Karen, mostly cloudy, high of 81 and 50% chance of rain. That chance continues through Monday night with a mostly cloudy 65. Your Tuesday, partly sunny and 79. Now there is a 40% chance of rain, so it's probably going to heat up. Bang, you're going to get the rain later in the day. And Tuesday night, mostly cloudy and 63. Wednesday, partly sunny and 79. Chance of rain that day is minimal. So if you kind of make it through this one last little bit of cloudiness, you're going to be setting up for a nice weekend. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to take this break. We'll return right after these messages.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Echo & Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42 inch to 54 inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco & Sons, 724-652-6911. Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100. Explore. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. This program furnished by a grant from Keystone Specialty, Newcastle's party store on Mill Street in Newcastle.
And we're back like a heart attack right here on the morning show. And that word of the day, that's going to be a tough one. As you know, I took a look at that, and unless you know what's in the Majestic, you might not know tonsorial, you know. So think about that as I don't want to give it away. Something that's red, white, and blue with goes around like this, and it's outside of one of these shops. Couple things. Have you ever been to Lombardo's Apothecary? And if you haven't, stop down. Right on the south side. Great place. Great store. Pokeberry. There are some unique items in there, and I think you gotta take a look at that. And speaking of Pokeberry, this came in from Susan Linville. Now, Susan, pretty smart person. The Pokeberry Exchange is hosting an educational talk, CBD oil. Miracle or Mirage? Susan Linville, she has a PhD. This is Saturday the 29th. Dr. Linville will present the CBD. What is it and how is it processed? What to look for when you buy it, and what medical qualities it has. For more information, call 724-651-1233, and I'm going to put that out there as just like that, and take a look at that. That's something. Now we have to get to the song of the day, and well, I'm going to be forced to pick a good one here as we cruise through and let's see. This going out to one of the guys listening, and I think you'll get it on the first try. Now we're back, and I'm going to get the books and give you the helpful hints on how to be your wife's best friend. And here you go. And then I gotta explain the song. So Long Static. You know, of course, that dryer sheets remove static from your clothes, but did you know that they remove it if you just use them for everything else too? Just wipe your computer screen and the static will disappear. So how about that? How to be your wife's best friend. Surprise her by taking her car to the car wash. And then after you take her car to the car wash, take her out for some fantastic food at one of our great sponsors. You know who they are. Go to our marketplace page. There's coupons out there. I'm sure that you'll find something you like. And this was a tough one. Tonsorial. Dealing or relating to a barber. Now we have a barber right in the building, Castle Cuts, and so that's why made mention with them. And thought that would be a good example. Now, Sean, are you still there? It's time for the song of the day, going out to Mr. Sean Lynch. Sean and me go way back. We grew up together, great friends, and was in my wedding, best friends. Sean, this song of the day is for you. Now, if you didn't get it, that was the Notre Dame Glee Club playing the Notre Dame fight song, and thought you'd have to go at it and hear that. So now I've only got one thing to say. Besides, go down and see the Durrells. Watch Newswatch. Watch more NCTV. Tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And by all means, when they say I don't watch a lot of TV, tell them NCTV45. They're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. And, it's great having you around. Make sure if you need some water, you call my good friend Brian. And, if you want to hear the Notre Dame fight song, call my good friend Sean Lynch. Make sure you get that second glass of lemonade and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. We'll see you in Newswatch midday. Have a great day, everybody.